Hello to another rodeo with the Tater Cowgirls. Little Tater Cowgirls might come in later. She's still sleeping. I do it in the early morning today because she's going to a sleepover. And yes, the first 5 minutes of this cooking show I have grandma bragging rights, because I want to tell you that yesterday was her graduation from elementary school. So she graduated from being an Antonio Del Bono elementary wolf to a Brownell Brune in August, and we were totally surprised with the fact that she got the President's Education Award for academic excellence in silver and citizenship. Here, signed by President Trump and Betsy DeVos. See that? And she got a little pin. And this came to a total surprise. None of us knew about that. She didn't know. And we are really, really proud of her. Here are some pictures. I went with balloons. They didn't want people to come with balloons. Of course, I brought balloons because she wanted them. Everybody brought balloons, by the way. And here are some pictures. Her teacher, who is a wonderful teacher, she inspired her this year. It's so important that you have a good teacher, you know. In third grade, she had nightmares about school. We had to take her to counseling. She was afraid to go to school because she was afraid of the teacher she had. And we had to actually complain about that teacher before it got better. And now in fifth grade, she loved her teacher. She's such an inspiring woman, Miss Knudsen. And she gave her the prize and her certificate. This is Addie in school. I'll show you a little bit. Can you see it? Yeah, I think a little bit you can see it. I have to brag. Let's see. This is me and Addie at the award ceremony. This is the award I just showed you. Oops. That's the outfit she got out of me, because this is how you get money out of grandma when you have good grades. Oops. And let me just go there again. Gotta get, she wanted a new cowboy hat at Boot Barn, a shirt, and jeans. And in the evening we went, here, it's her. And in the evening we went, Papa took us all to dinner. And I got a vegan dinner, by the way. It's Ginger Cafe in Gilroy. Absolute awesome vegan crispy tofu with rice and broccoli. Oh, it was so good, and no oil on it. So this is a tip, all the Gilroyans who look for vegan food, there you can go. But you have to tell them you're vegan, because it's in there as vegetarian, and they will do it to your instructions. What else can I show you? Oh, one more picture I want to show you. These are the ladies at the after school daycare I pay for, and it's expensive, and it's a sacrifice to do that, but they did homework with her every day, so it's their award too, because they were really good making sure she's doing her homework correctly. Champions at Antonio Del Bono Elementary School. Okay, so this was the bragging part. I take this away to not smudge it. And now we are coming to the cooking part. So what are we going to do today? Well, the celebration continues. I asked her what she wants. She wants some barbecue stuff. So what we're making today is pulled barbecue Soy Curs in the slow cooker. I never used the slow cooker Instant Pot, and we do that today. And of course, if you have a different slow cooker, you just use a different slow cooker, okay? And we also do a recipe I saw on California Bountiful. I watch that show and record it every Sunday morning. It shows you the farm to table recipes from the restaurants, the farmers, you know, almonds, the almond farmers, and I love that show. It's not all vegan or so, but they have really good recipes, and that recipe is whole plant-based, vegan, oil-free, and I use it. I tried it once, it's really good. I hate beets, I have to say. I hated beets, I have to use the past in that. Because all I knew was to pickle beets from the can, and I never liked it. And they have so much good ingredients and stuff in it, you know, heart healthy and good for diabetics. So when I saw that recipe on California Bountiful, it's kind of a salad dressing made from beets. I thought, okay, this is one I want to show you. And I tried it, it's perfect. You pour it over the salad, any salad you want, and it's really good. The dressing holds about a week in the refrigerator. So we make a great salad with this beet dressing today. And we make the pulled barbecue Soy Curs, which is a perfect recipe to get an omnivore, a meat eater, over to your side, because it really tastes like pulled pork, pulled chicken, you know, whatever you put spices in. It's really good. Okay, let's get started. This is a pack of Soy Curs. I just got new ones from Butler Foods in Oregon. They come in about 4 days if you order them directly from Butler Foods. You can get them in shops. Go on their website. They have shops stated that sell them. I don't have one nearby, so I just order them. They're here in 4 days. And the first order usually get jerky and taco crumbles with it for free to try. And this is something I use all the time. The taco crumbles are a great substitute for ground meat. We had one in last week in my recipe. And today I used the whole Soy Curs. This is not vegan junk food. This is whole plant-based. This is a Soy Curs, a whole soy bean, okay, boiled, 100% natural, no additives. And what we do is, you, by the way, store them in the freezer when you get the packet. That's what I do. And I think it says on the packet too. It also comes with recipes, by the way, and I think the barbecue recipe is on there. I'm not sure, but I have it on my video, so you don't have to write now. I put it all down for you, okay? Put it in a bowl. Pour hot water over it. I got 2 cups. I would say Soy Curs are a cup, so yeah, about 2 cups hot water. Let them soak. We use 2 tablespoons liquid smoke, because I want to get them the raunchy, smoky flavor already while they soak. And I think we need tamari sauce. Yeah. Oh, I already put it out, I think. Tamari. Yeah. 2 tablespoons tamari. So that's our soaking mixture for the Soy Curs. Alright. Just a few minutes, so we put them aside and we start preparing our beets. Put them on the other side so that we have time, space and time. Okay, so what you need is parchment paper on a tray, on a cookie sheet. And the beets, if you buy them fresh, like I do, you have to, you probably, I always look to get some with, I threw them away, I want to show you, to get them with nice leaves, you know, that's what they tell you in California Bountiful as well, get them with nice fresh leaves. But when you go home and you have to put them in the refrigerator, cut off the leaves, because the leaves suck out the water of the root. So you don't want to put it in the refrigerator with the leaves. You cut off the little stems. You cut off the little stems, you know, the sides from the beet, here and here. Then you scrub them, that you have no sand on it. And don't worry about the hand, you can wash those, you know. Later when I have it cooked, I probably put an apron on. I don't want to screw up my shirt, which by the way I bought when I bought Eddie the cowboy hat. I found that really, it reminds me of a nudie suit with the little glitter on top. And I bought it. I really like that shirt with Cowgirls on it, you see, and cactus. Oh, that's my kind. I need something for my upcoming Wyoming trip, so why not? Okay, so we have the 3 beets. I make 3. And I'm not a friend of aluminum on my food. Also, this it says it's not gonna stick or anything. So I put parchment paper in the middle. I wrap it around my beets. Put it on the sheet. The oven is heated to 375 degrees. And we will roast the beets. That's the first step after you clean them and cut all the stems off. We will roast the beets for 45 to 60 minutes. The first time I did it, it was like at 50 minutes and they were good. You pierce them with a knife and check if they are soft. That's basically all to it. So let's get those in. And we put, I put 50 minutes on it. That's how it worked out for me last time. The recipe on California Bountiful says 45 to 60 depending on your oven. And I give you that website too because that's the original recipe where I got it from. And I want to give them credit. Okie dokie. Now we make, throw that on here. Now we make the dressing for where the beets go in. And what we need is the zest. You know, I use the grater like this. I prepared a little. That's the best one to do zesting. The zest of 2 medium oranges or 1 big one. I had 1 big one. Then we need a quarter cup orange juice. So of course I used the orange, the big orange I got the zest from. So we put that in the zest. Let's put a little bit more. Okay. We throw that, we make sure we get all the zest out on the bowl where you use the zest. Throw it in your dressing bowl. Okay. Then we need a quarter cup, 2 tablespoons apple cider vinegar. 2 tablespoons apple cider vinegar goes in the dressing. Oops. And 1 teaspoon agave syrup or molasses or maple syrup. It depends on you. I don't want the maple flavor in it. The California Bountiful recipe says maple syrup. I use agave. Okay. This is about it. And then we have spices. A teaspoon spicy mustard. A teaspoon spicy mustard. I only have that. I hate mustard. I told you that. I did use mustard in that one. I think it makes it better, I have to say. I think it, here's a teaspoon, okay? I hate mustard ever since I had to change diapers on my kids. I'm sorry, I know it's stupid. Then we need black pepper and salt. About half a teaspoon black pepper and a quarter teaspoon salt. I do that, you know, without measuring, but it's a half a teaspoon black pepper according to California Bountiful and a quarter teaspoon salt. I do measure my salt because I try to use as less as possible, as you know. There we go. All right. So we whisk that together. And what you also need is the flesh of one orange chopped, and we will later, when the beets are done, we will also chop the beets very small, put them in. Then we have the dressing, and then we put a salad together. I have baby kale, I have cherry tomatoes that will fit in well. I will look what else I have, but that also already sounds good to me, together with the barbecue pulled stuff. So we chop here, put it here, put the peels away. So I chopped one orange here, just really like this, no frills, you don't have to put the skin away. We are whole plant-based, we eat the fibers. We love the fibers, so we are not juicing our stuff or depriving us of fibers. So we put that in. And this is all to it. This is our dressing, and we wait for the beets. And this will be the moment when we talk again. We have to wait until the beets are done. Well, actually, you know what? We can start with the barbecue now, with the pulled barbecue. How about that? All right. Here is our soy curls. Yeah, they soaked up the water pretty good. So I put them in a colander. Because I don't want all the stuff. If you have a little liquid still in there, not a big deal, okay? Don't worry about it. So I've strained it through a colander. What I do now, and I do that, I haven't seen that on a recipe, but I do it. I put it in my food processor and pulse it just 2-3 times to get this pulled pork meat texture. Okay, so bear with me. Oops, that was the lid of my food processor, just letting you know. Okay, here's the empty one. Okay, and this is the time where you want little Tater Cowgirls do her moves. She's still sleeping. So, what can you say? Okay, I'm pulsing. 1, 2, 3. That's all. That's all it takes. We take it out. And now we put it in the Instapot. See that texture? It's kind of like shredded meat, shredded chicken. See that? And that's what I like, because I have meat eaters eating with us, and they really like that stuff because it's really like meat. There's nothing else to say about it. Okay. So I will put my barbecue sauce recipe on the video for you if you want to try it. I used to do it, I got it from Jill McKeever, Simple Daily Recipes, but I don't use it anymore because I found something our family likes better. My homemade recipe was always a little sweet, so I had to twist it. I never got it quite right from my husband, and we found something that really fits our taste. I'll show you what it is. I think it was Nob Hill I found it, actually. You can look at Whole Foods too. It's J. Leroy's Dippin' Sauce Barbecue. Has no high fructose corn syrup. That's one of the things I'm looking at the barbecue sauce. No oil, of course. It's with molasses, blackstrap molasses, and I read always the ingredients, so there's nothing I'm concerned about in that one. So if you find that one, that's the one I'm using today, because we love the flavor of that one. We use it all the time. I'll show you a few more. That one isn't bad. No ingredients I'm concerned with. The 365. If you like that one, that would be one to use. That's my husband's favorite. I don't use it because it has high fructose corn syrup in it, and I don't like that. But that KC was his favorite. But he switched to that one. He switched to my side when I started using that one. So for the barbecue sauce, when I made it myself, I used organic ketchup, an onion chopped, 2 tablespoons clove chopped garlic, 2 tablespoons molasses, 2 cups ketchup, 2 tablespoons hickory liquid smoke, half a teaspoon mustard powder, a teaspoon salt, and you can do that no problem, but I use 2 cups of that one. I love that one. Let's put it in a cup. I don't know how much. It says 23 ounce, so we don't really need all of it. So this is the first cup. So you can check if they actually, if you see, that's not 23 ounce, baby. That weight 23 ounces. I think that's the bottle with it, because it doesn't even give you two cups. All right. Put a little bit water in it. get it all out, put it in the cup. The doggies are saying hello. Quiet doggies, we are cooking. That too. Okay. I really want to use it all. All right. Give it a stir. We give this a stir. To get all the barbecue pulled soy curls covered. Look at this. Put it in the Instapot. Close the lid. Close the lid, but do not put the vent on seal. Leave the vent on vent because we use the slow cooker, as you know. Oops. Okay. Let's get that a little in the front to show you what I do. Here. See the little cockpit here? Okay, so we have it on vent, we have it closed, we put it on slow cooker, and we adjust the temperature to high. And then we put it on with the plus and minus. We put it on 60 minutes. We let it slow cook for 60 minutes, for 1 hour. All right. And this is it, and I get back to you when the beets are done and when we have our barbecue pulled soy curls slow cooked. I show you. It's really awesome. You will love it. Hello, we are back, and look who crawled out of bed. Our graduated new junior high school student, Addie. And she will help me a little bit with the final touches here. So I took out the beets out of the oven after 50 minutes, and now I did the knife test. Let me see. Let's push that a little bit back. I did the knife test. I took a knife, opened one of them, cut in, and they are soft. This is your sign that the beets are great. I put an apron on because I don't want to have beet juice on my new blouse, so be careful with that. I don't care if you have it on the hands because it goes with soap. It's gone. So what we do is now we just take the outer shell away. Okay. See, that's a little tough, the outer shell, and we pull that. It gets really easy. It pulls really easy apart. Can you move that plate over? Okay. Show you. Now you see it. We cut the beets. We chop them up in tiny little pieces. Like this. Believe me, I never liked beets, but I love, when I did this the first time, they are really, really good. You want to open it? You can. We let them cool down, so they were cooling about 10 minutes when I took it out.
Did you do this?
And then you can handle it, because you have to cut them, and you don't want them boiling out of the oven.
Did you do the knife test on this
Hmm?
one? Did you do the knife test on this
No,
one?
I did it on one. That's enough. You can test you want to test it? Cut in with the knife. If it goes in soft, no resistance, then it's good. You can open the next one. But I always recommend to pull off the outer, this outer peel. I recommend to pull that off, and it goes really easy because it's cooked now. It's soft. So pull that off. You don't want that in your salad. Okay, the next one, we cut them, we chop the next one. This is my bread I have in the oven. I put 2 slices of toast with garlic, hummus, and extra garlic on top in the oven for, this is gonna be for my pulled sandwich. It's hot. Still hot. Well, we could have put the wrapper away, but I wanted to show the people what we did. Then it cools down faster. See, it pulls really, really easy. Wash your hands if you have red beet. If you get it on your clothes, it's hard to get off. Okay. So we have it all chopped. Chop it as small as you want. I like it this way. All right. Let me just wash my hands. No, I just want that I don't touch anything. Right? We can take that away. And now we get our dressing. Remember our dressing with orange pieces in it? And I put it in the refrigerator while the beets were cooking. So what we do now is we get all our beets in the dressing. It's the final ingredient. And as I said, this dressing holds a week in the refrigerator, so you don't have to eat it all at once. So you mix it with your dressing, and it's not of this world. I'm trying it pretty quick. It's just the best I've ever seen. And you can do it with all beets. So we have red beets, there are candy beets, there are golden beets. You can do it with all of them. It doesn't matter. And it's good. You want to try? I have your lollipop. It might falsify the flavor. Alright. Let's look at the toast. I have it under the broiler. Yeah, that's good. And let's do the salad first. So this is my salad. This is my salad, and I put in some baby kale, some baby lettuce. I had a pepper. I put cherry tomatoes. I cut in half so that the dressing will go on. I had a little rest of cauliflower, like cabbage. Yeah. Thanks. And what I do now is I toss some of the dressing on top, and this will be wonderful.
I heard it's good for acne. This is good for acne.
This is good for heart, good for diabetes, good for anything. I tell you, this is so good. Probably have 2 portions here, salad on this. So this is okay. We have the oranges in it. Oops. Awesome. So as I said, we can keep that in the fridge for the next portion. This is my salad. Beet salad. A salad with beet lemon, with beet orange dressing from California Bountiful. Now we look at our pulled pork. Get where did I put my... Oops.
I think it's burnt.
Yeah, it's a little burn here. No, it's okay. You know, if you have burned sides, I like it brown, so what the hell.
Very brown.
Okay, so what we do now is, I burnt my toast a little, but it's okay. Ah, hot. So we put it out here. Put it here. And you know, we didn't do high pressure, so the vent is on it's on vent, not on seal, so the pot is going open easily. Shut it off. Look at this. I mean, this is just phenomenal. Look at this pulled soy curls. They look like pulled pork. Get that hot, I can show you. Look at this. Oh my God. If you don't tell people, they think it's pulled chicken, pulled beef, you know. It's really awesome. So I have some garlic. I put some garlic hummus on my bread before I broiled it. That's how I like it.
And don't tell Papa you're probably thinking it's chicken.
Yeah. It's just awesome. We try a little piece of it. I want to show you. But it's not mushy. It's really the texture of beef. It's not soggy. It's just wonderful. So, and I like to do put a few onion rings on top. That's how I eat it. You can eat it how you want. Oh. Then I put, see that? And I put the toast on top. That is my pulled soy curl barbecue sandwich for brunch. And everybody gets one. Let's try everything for you. I want to show you how they look like. See, it has the texture of shredded meat. See? It's tender, but not soggy. And the barbecue sauce I use is just awesome. Very good. Now, let's try the salad. Very light, citrusy. The mustard is a must. I do not like mustard, but in that dressing, you have to have it. Awesome. Very good. So, how you like it? It's good, huh? You think it tastes like barbecue meat? Yeah, it does. So, this is for brunch today, people. It's really good. And we see you next week for another show with the Tater Cowgirls. And how do we say in California? With the beat fingers. Peace out. Bow.